I'm Colin Fahrenkrug, and I'm going to be talking about why the NBA needs to remove its one and done rule. So, in 2013, basketball fans across the globe watched as star player for the Kentucky Wildcats, Nerlens Noel, collapsed with a torn ACL against the Florida Gators. Before that game, Noel was undoubtedly going to be the number 1 overall pick. After his injury, he fell all the way to the number 6 overall pick. This injury ended up costing him $18 million in his rookie contract, and the injury ended up plaguing all of his professional career. Had Noel been allowed to enter the league straight from high school, his health and wallet would have been protected by a professional contract. The NBA's one and done rule is more than just a rule that promotes education. It's a policy that exploits young players by forcing them into an outside labor market with less pay and greater risk of injury. It's essential that the NBA undoes the ban made in 2005 for both athletes and the fans. Whether you're a die-hard NBA fan or you hate sports, we can all agree that the best workers for any job should be allowed to work in the best market for that job. As a lifelong basketball fan myself, I've watched too many great basketball players succumb to the college trap and ruin their careers. Today, I will demonstrate the financial and physical exploitation that the current rule puts on players, propose a solution of returning to the original rule, and give you a chance to help make a change to the game. In order to understand why we need a change, let's first look at the devastating physical and financial toll the current rule takes on these young athletes. The problem. The NBA must allow high schoolers to go pro like they used to be allowed to. Currently, these players are illegal adults with professional skills, but they are not allowed to work in the professional league or with a professional salary. It pains me to see the consequences of this rule over and over again. Beyond Nerlens Noel, look at Zion Williamson, whose career has been riddled with injuries that originate from playing in college at Duke. College programs have a lack of professional medical protection compared to professional programs, making it more dangerous and risky for the players. This rule doesn't protect players, it protects NBA owners from making risky scouting decisions at the expense of player safety. Furthermore, the student-athlete label given to these players is nothing but a facade. When former Commissioner David Stern oversaw the implementation of the rule in 2005, he claimed he wanted players to have a taste of the college atmosphere and to further their education. However, statistics from the NCAA show consistently that these one-and-done players rarely end up with a degree. The one-and-done rule doesn't promote learning, it promotes waiting for better pay. While the risks are clear, the solution is even simpler. All it requires is a return to a system that already has proven to work. The most effective solution is for the NBA to amend the collective bargaining agreement made with the National Basketball Players Association in 2005 and once again allow players to enter the draft at age 18. For players not ready for the NBA but do not want to attend college, they should be offered professional contracts in the NBA's minor league, also known as the NBA G League. This reform would not be an experiment, as it's already been proven to be effective. In the late 90s and early 2000s, the NBA saw players like Kevin Garnett, Amari Stoudemire, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James take over the league without ever having to risk their careers in college. Imagine a league that never had Kobe because his career was ruined by a collegiate injury. This plan is practical. It allows top prospects to go pro while letting students who actually value a degree to stay in college, improving the quality of both the NCAA and the NBA. While some argue that 18-year-olds are not mature enough to become professional players, NBA players from high school such as Kobe and LeBron have proven to be the most disciplined players in NBA history. Others worry it will hurt college basketball, but instead, schools won't have to waste resources on players that only plan on being there for 1 year. In fact, freshmen in college have recently been less valued due to NIL and players staying more than 1 year. So players who plan on becoming one-and-dones shouldn't have to attend college at all. This will create a better student-athlete environment that improves the NBA, not only the NBA, but college basketball for the players and the fans. Now picture an NBA where the next superstar is protected by a professional contract the moment they are ready, rather than being one bad landing away from financial ruin. If we adopt this solution, the NBA can be flooded with young talent that never had to risk their future for much less pay. As fans, we get to see the league at its peak. In research done by ResearchGate, it was shown that a The 1 year of college doesn't even improve the player's efficiency or their advanced statistics once they get to a league, but instead is an extra year of them plateauing and losing a year out on their prime once they become a professional. While some also say that NIL deals with the money problem, the numbers say otherwise. Take college basketball player Justin Edwards. His draft stock plummeted during his one-and-done year, causing his projected contract to drop from $57 million to only $500,000. No NIL deal covers a $56 million loss. Banning the one-and-done rule will benefit the fans' viewing experience and the players' careers. That's why I'm asking you to take action. Oh wait, hold up. I'm asking each of you to sign a petition that I plan to send to the NBA and National Basketball Players Association to support the legal right of players to enter the workforce once they are ready. Furthermore, experts from Yale have even noted that the current rule likely violates antitrust laws because it forces professionals to not be allowed to become professionals. Today, we see millions of dollars lost from injuries that result from players being forced to play a year before the NBA. It's necessary that the NBA sees this as a problem and reflects upon its former success in players such as Kevin Garnett and Kobe, and to turn back to the original straight-to-pro rule. The NBA thinks that players need a year to mature, but this has been proven historically and economically false. It's time to stop treating players in the world like children and to let them be paid fairly with no risk. It's time for the one-and-done generation to end. Any questions? Okay, thank you.